afternoon and welcome to the Next Step 2015 graduation. My name is Nancy Meyer. I'm the Special Education Administrator for the Next Step program. And I would like to begin by thanking staff and parents for all your support that you've given to students this year and the past couple of years. I'm going to introduce our staff, school board, and administration. Please stand if you are present. Jody Antoneo, Donna Augustine, Katie Bennett, Josh Madison, Hank Magnuson, Aaron Schneiders, Joelle Sandberg, Heidi Christensen, Nicole Locke, Christine Russell, Kelly Bouvet, Lori Reeby, Candy Meyer, Carol Crossley, Deb Dahlstrom, Linda Homan, Jill Lindahl, Jane Mickelson, Tony Peterson, Charlie Schraber, Pam Schrankler, Vicki Sullivan, and also thank you to two of our substitutes that's filled in all year for us when people have been gone, Jan Carlson and Lori Lee. Our school board members, Ron Kath, Tracy Burnett, Sharon Van Leer, Katie Schwartz, Kathleen McAlee Stevens, Joe Slavin, Michelle Witt. Our administration, our superintendent, Dr. Jacobus, our Director of Special Education, Dr. Witherspoon, one of our assistant superintendents, Julie Nielsen, and our other assistant superintendent, Michael Johnson. Thank you. Parents, administration, and school board have supported this program, and we thank them for all believing what could be possible for our students. Every day this year has been special. We continue to tell our students that the opportunities are just around the corner. Our staff love coming to school and having an opportunity to see smiling faces and motivation that our students bring with them every day. I want to share with you some of the wonderful projects, vocational experiences, and accomplishments these students have done this year. Our program over the past 3 years has grown from 30 to 35. This year we had 68 to 70. Next year we're projecting 70 to 80 students. The Next Step program focuses on building the skills necessary to be successful in adult life. These include employment, independent life skills, and post-secondary education exploration. Our students have participated in work experience learning activities in various businesses in the community. Some of the sites include Woodbury Healthcare, Presbyterian Homes, Dunn Brothers, Woodbury Church of Christ, St. Luke's, MK Salon, District Program Center, and Kids Club. We were part of the Buzz Coffee Shop, which is right here, opening in the community center this spring. This has been a wonderful collaboration between our program and community education. We have developed a partnership for competitive employment with Goodwill Easter Seals Industries and had students involved in vocational assessment and job skill development at the Goodwill stores in Woodbury and Cottage Grove. From this experience, our students have gained additional training opportunities and competitive employment. The YMCA has partnered with us to develop a PhD program working on physical health and diet. This has contributed to acquiring lifelong recreation and interests with many of our students. In addition, some of our students have participated in Blazing Stars and Hastings Sharks, allowing them to compete and try out for Special Olympics competition. Our Pathways to Independence Lab continues to provide the space that was necessary to work with students from 14 to 21 to meet the transition skills that are so critical to developing future vocational assessment and exploration of post-secondary training, employment, and independent life skills. The curriculum experiences we offer include Project Discovery, where students explore career options that students may not have considered, but suddenly become very viable. This has also provided a wide range of job opportunities that are applicable to all student levels. The PACE Lab, which stands for Practical Assessment Exploration, where students are the employees and have the opportunity to explore 5 areas, which include business marketing, consumer service construction, industrial computer technology, and processing production. Through this offering, we get a first-hand look at their strengths and interests. We have an assembly project called Cheerful Givers. This project has our students assembling birthday bags, which are given to food shelves, and shelters so that parents have birthday bags to give to their children. We've participated in this project since 2010, and it's amazing to see what our students have done. We started out doing about 8,295 bags a year. This year, we did 24,096 bags. Since the project has started, I want you to know how close we are to that 100,000 mark. We have done 97,960 bags for children. Pretty amazing. And this year, the Cheerful Givers received the 2014 Top Rated Award by the Great Nonprofits. While developing employment skills, our students had an opportunity to make a positive contribution to their community by joining a district and community initiative to provide homeless students in our district with food on the weekends. Our students assembled and distributed the food packs to excited students to take home. In addition, we have a paper shredding project which provides beddings for animals at various animal shelters. Our program has been so well received at the new vocational lab that we've had 30 school districts this year visit our site from Minnesota, Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Kentucky. This year our students have had a great presence at the 916 Technical College, where they have earned program certificates along with being selected as student ambassadors and receiving student leadership awards. In addition, some students began their 2-year college journey by successfully taking a course at Century College. Through our partnerships with Goodwill, Presbyterian Homes, and the YMCA, several of our students have been hired on for competitive employment, and this is big. In addition, the experiences our students have gained this last year has extended employment opportunities to Byerly's, Jerry's, Dollar General, Keys Cafe, McDonald's, Culver's, Target, Walmart, Verizon, and Super America, just to mention a few. We have been fortunate to have several seasonal projects grow. These include the Minnesota State Fair and the Elfton Elf Ski Project. Our students have learned about transportation options and are able to utilize community resources such as Metro Mobility, Transit Link, Metro Transit, and the light rail. This has provided visits to the state capitol and Mall of America. In addition, while this may be scary, a number of our students are now driving. They passed their permit and driver's license. Our students are well connected with outside agencies, which include vocational rehabilitation, county services, and independent living supports. In conclusion, each of our graduates have explored the opportunities that were just around the corner. And as a result, they have turned the corner in preparing for their future. We are confident that each of you will have success as you continue with your future plans, and we want to thank you for all your hard work that has led up to the graduation. Congratulations. Our next speaker is our superintendent, Dr. Keith Jacobus.
I'd like to start out by thanking the parents and guardians and extended family members for all the work that you did to bring us to this day. I know there were probably nights of crying over homework, preparing for tests or assignments that were difficult, and then coming into this program, the scariness about what will happen in the future. So I really appreciate your support. We could not do the things we do as a school district or as staff without your support. And congratulations to you. Second, I'd like to thank you for all of your hard work. This is just a wonderful day and we're so proud of you. I couldn't be happier to see you finish the program and move on to great things in the big world and in the real life, so congratulations. And I know we'll have a chance to shake hands as we go through. I'd also like to thank Nancy Meyer and the staff. We couldn't be here today either without your hard work and everything that you've done to prepare our students to graduate today, so thank all of you. Well, I was a little nervous today, and I was trying to think about what I might say, and I started to think about when I graduated from high school, and I wasn't fortunate to have a program to help me get ready for my next step in life, but I thought about the things that were important to me when I was leaving high school, and that's 39 years ago this year. But there were 4 things that came to mind, and I thought about how that might have changed now at this point in my life. So the first thing that I thought was pretty important were girls. And I don't know if you guys agree with that, or boys, you know. And I'd say what changed is I still have a girl that's very important to me, my wife, and my family. So I don't know that I've changed much. Another thing that was really important to me was rock and roll music and the band Aerosmith, which you might have heard of them. They're still around. I guess I was a trendsetter. But fortunately, tattoos were not in style, or I would have something on my body that said Aerosmith. That hasn't changed either. I love music and I have a great appreciation. I was not a very good musician. Do any of you play an instrument? Congratulations. I took guitar lessons for 5 years till my teacher convinced me that I would be a much better fan than a producer of music. But I think music's still really important, so that stayed important to me. The third thing I felt was really important in my life were motorcycles. And I still have a motorcycle. I've had a motorcycle ever since, and that hasn't changed. So I'm starting to worry about myself, that have I moved forward in life and matured. And the fourth thing was being cool. You know, I thought it was really important to be cool. And now I think that shifted to, it's not being cool, but it is being accepted that hopefully people feel that I've added value to the world and the work that I do, and that I'm caring about each other and I'm accepted that way. So I tell you this because I think you want to think about what's important to you now, but to not lose touch of being a kid. There's a quote that I believe in that says, and Julie Nielsen, our assistant superintendent, was talking to me about this, but the quote is, "When I grow up, I hope to be a little boy." And obviously with my height, I'm achieving part of that. And now that I've gotten older and I'm shrinking, I'm doing a better job there. But why I tell you that is still look for the great things and be happy and enjoy life. And there's seeing the world through childlike eyes or childlike wonderment is really important. We forget that as adults, and I don't want you to ever forget that. And I know from hearing about you that you have a lot of joy. There's a lot of happiness that you've brought to our program, and you have that already, so you are very fortunate. There's a few things I'd ask you to do when you leave. Make sure you tell your parents or your guardians or your extended family member who cares about you tonight, before you go to bed, tell them you love them. They have done a lot to bring you forward to this point, and they love you immensely. And I would ask you to do that as you leave. The other thing that I'd ask is to simply be kind. Be kind in the world. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. And again, you have demonstrated that already, so I think we're really in good shape with this group and graduating. A little bit for you to think about in your career. There was a study that was done at Cornell University, and they spoke to 1,500 adults between the ages of 70 and 100. And they asked them, when they look back on their lives and their careers, what was the most important aspect about work? And to a person, and adamantly what they said, how strongly they felt about this, is make sure you don't work in a job you don't like. Find a profession that you like. And don't choose a profession for the money, choose it for what that you will like, the job. You spend a lot of time in your work, and I know you've been working already, and so I would tell you that to ask yourself if you're in the right job. When you get up in the morning, are you excited to go to work? And it's not every day. We get up and if you look at my hair, I need a haircut, and I wish I was better looking. And I may not be in a good mood to go to work, but I love what I do because I think it's so important. I get to meet you. We get to help you move forward. So I'd ask you to think about that study and to remember that as you go out in the world of work. And for parents and helping these guys on the road in life, having kids that are out of high school, our job never ends. They get older and different problems come forward to us as parents, and that's the wonderful aspect about life. And so I hope we can guide them too and give them the great advice. So I'll end here, because I can't wait to shake your hand and give you your diploma, but thank you so much, and it's so impressive. So I'd like you to give yourself a round of applause. And I think when Dr. Witherspoon talks about his emotional journey to this point of his life, you'll see another side of looking forward that'll be exciting too. So thank you.
The next portion of our program is going to be a lot of fun. It's a video presentation, and I want to thank again Katie Bennett, Ann Schneiders, and Heidi Christian for putting kind of everything pieces together.
I'm on hold, the crowd is like ho, operates like ho. Man, now ain't that cold? I'm just trying to talk to my homie that's up in the hole. That home girl not trying to be a hoe, even though she on the pole. Can she get a second chance? No, whoa, like the opposite of gold. That ain't how it's supposed to be. Or butterfly, and for the sake of rhyming, let's just say butterfly. The truth stings like Muhammad Ali. I tell him, don't homicide me. I'm just a little old hope with his back against the ropes, fighting for his fans and fighting for his folks. But the boos from the crowd can become so loud. If I can block them out, then I can knock them out and dance around the ring. But until then, I'll say I'ma keep it cool and I'ma do me. It is what it is and it's how it's gonna be until I get there. Until I get there. Yeah, I got flaws. I know I'm not perfect, but all the ups and downs soon be worth it when I get there. When I get there. Whoa. Doctor, please, the fame ain't painless enough. That's cause you ain't famous enough. You got a little game, but your name ain't ringing enough. He said, take 2 of these, put some change in my cup. I said I wasn't poor, he gave me some more. Prescribed me a publicist and pointed to the door. Out. Ouch. I'm telling you this all from my therapist's couch. Tell me about your mother, what she's all about. Prescribe me an interview and then told me to bounce. Damn. Jeez, the world is so cold. I'm glad I bought these skis. Went right off of the bunny slopes and right into the trees. Rendered unconscious, they rushed me to a concert. Instead of green jello and maybe chicken soup, they fed me magazine covers and video shows. I'ma keep it cool and I'ma do me. It is what it is and it's how it's gonna be until I get there. Until I get there. Yeah, I got flaws. I know I'm not perfect, but all the ups and downs soon be worth it when I get there. When I get there. And when I finally make it, I'ma stunt so hard. Evil as Knievel, I'ma jump so far. Way up in the atmosphere, I ain't coming back. Be a jerk to them jerks, yeah, that'll make them hurt. Said a young boy in the mirror, a young version of me. So I started to tear up. He said you need to cheer up, your mind need to clear up. You're already here, just be yourself from here up. Then he disappeared and I felt something familiar. Something I was taught, something I had lost. If you are afraid or fear that you gon' change some, all you gotta do is just remember where you came from. And I'ma do me. It is what it is and it's how it's gonna be until I get there. Until I get there. Yeah, I got flaws. was up till midnight. I always say we lose
Gives you quite the perspective of our graduates, doesn't it? And now comes the time that they've been waiting for, awarding of the diplomas. We're going to have our superintendent, our director of special education, and our school board member, Joe Slavin, will be up here helping to hand out the diplomas. So, the first one is Nate DeMoss, Nathaniel Ray DeMoss. Daniel George Ryan Frederick. Jocelyn D.R. Garland. Caleb Michael Gotts. Ian Matthew Johnson. Samuel Kindle. Scott Glenn Coney. Annalise Jane Linder. Aaron Michael Mendel. Robert Benjamin Morrow. Onassis Darwin Monroe. Jordan Michael Myers. Ashley A. Quinzer Downs. Michael J. Ruland. Matthew Aaron Seeger. Angela Smallwood. Scott L. Stevens. Nicholas Theodore White. and Christopher Benson Williams. In closing, I would like to introduce our Director of Special Education, Dr. Kevin Witherspoon, with closing remarks.
Thank you. Well, first, I just want to say congratulations, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I've had the privilege to watch some of you grow and mature, especially some of you I worked with in high school, and then at Next Step I've seen, and then my time I spent at Pathways as well. So it's nice to watch you guys all grow into independent, fine young men and women. So congratulations. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Next Step program and the district office, I would like to be the last to congratulate you and wish you all the best. Thanks.
And now you can march out and have cupcakes. Okay, well, we'll start with me.